Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey, and this is Churro Tuesday. Even though I'm taping on a Friday, I feel like I put myself in a box with Churro Tuesday. It just rolls off the tongue. Churro Tuesday, TT, right? All right. So, the star. The star is one of the most beneficial cards in the deck. It really is. It really is. So, I've said it before. It's for me, the star, the sun, and the empress are like the great, in terms of the major. And of course, you have to read them with the cards around as well. Okay. So, um, and as a lot of you know, I have to turn this off. I'm sorry. As a lot of you know, like the generally whatever card I'm reading that week or that sometimes months at a time, um, vibrate. Okay, is the energy that I'm living in. So I had my tower moment, but it all ended up working out. But it really made me really reflect and look at things about maybe things that I was building that weren't really necessarily stable or solid, or they needed to break free. I needed to break free in a certain way. Anyway, so the next one, here we are, is the star. So the star, okay, it's hope, it's inspiration, it's a new direction, it's a sense of trust, it's a sense of calm, it's a sense of rebalancing. And she has two, right? So one of them is her conscious, one is her subconscious. One of them is her intuition, and one of them is her practicality. And they're blended now. Now they're blended because she had her moment and she's sort of like, okay, I have to calm down and I have to allow spirit to come in. And that's what's going on here. It's like spirit is coming in, giving us a new idea, a new hope, a new inspiration, enlightenment, a new perspective, a calmness. Like sometimes after something really weird happens or unexpected, and we were so attached to our job or our house or whatever, a relationship. And then it's like, well, I'm still here, you know, I survived that. And what am I going to do now? And then, it's almost, sometimes it's so shocking that there's a calm that comes afterwards. There's a calm that is like, okay, I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to I'm going to put things together in a new way. I'm going to remain calm. Okay. Now I took notes because sometimes I forget things. So that's why she has the two. This is these are the Pleiades, seven pointed stars. It's like it's luck. It's like it's almost like, how a star or a diamond, say, it reflects light a million different ways. So it's like seven pointed stars, and it's like right. Um, Actually, they're eight pointed, so it's abundance. Okay, so it's a new direction. It's hope. It's optimism. It's something I can't write. Oh, guidance. It's guidance. It's blessings from above, and it's like intuitive guidance and healing guidance. So it could be guidance intellectually, it could be guidance emotionally, guidance intuitively, and it's almost a combination of all of them. It's like there's this energy in the star of knowingness, like all will be well. You are healed. You know, um, you have a new way to look at things, a new perspective, a new energies coming in. It's clarity, it's prosperity, it's insight, it's renewal. It's renewal. That's a really good word for that card. And also, sometimes a star can be, let's say you're an actor or a writer, or maybe even in your job. It's like you're the star. You're the star. Be the star. It's something I talk about a lot when I just do the regular readings. it's really because the hermit has his light kind of separated from himself. It's outside of himself. But here, it's like you are the star, you are the shining light. I am the light of my life, and I am going to illuminate my mind and my emotion with the help of spirit, right? My subconscious, my conscious, everything all together. And it's like, now we're glowing, right? So, but the star can sometimes be, you get the lead, right? You get the contract. It's like, because you're the star, right? And everything's attracted to the star. So, and it's a sense of peace of mind. It's a sense of relief. Um, what else did I write? I can't even read what I wrote. Follow your true path. Follow your true path. Because the tower was not a true path. So it's like, follow your true path. Because that's why it's like this, what they call the fool's journey. The fool's journey is how the cards, one goes to the next in the major. So how it, like, one goes to the next. That's why when the tower comes up, people freak. And it's like, it's the middle of the movie. It's the middle of the movie. Don't worry. Being guided. Brighter days. Brighter days are here. Not brighter days are coming. Brighter days are here. Brighter days are here. And success and progress. And it's interesting that I should say brighter days are here because it's at night, but it looks like it's like the middle of the day. So it's almost day and night. It's really this energy of the duality coming together as one, right? The other thing I get from the star, and it's just blessings from above, I'm not really quite sure what the bird is. I mean, I want to say it's a dove, but it really doesn't look like a dove. I'm really not quite sure. There's a little tiny bird here. And a lot of times when the birds show up in any of the cards, because the bird, the other one has a bird. The Nine of Pentacles has a bird. That's the only one I can think of. Well, the Ace of Cups has the dove. Um, I always feel like the bird is delivering messages. The bird delivers messages. That's what the bird does. That's what birds do. They deliver messages. They come with their little sweet song, and we interpret it as we interpret it, right? Sometimes the little sweet song, when we hear a bird, in the middle of the day, it's like it just brings us a little moment of joy, right? And it's like sometimes I think, now I'm really going to go into a witchy place. Because I have birds on the roof, I have doves, and they come and they sit, and it's like, are you trying to say good morning? Are what are you trying to tell me here? And so I think of a positive thought that I want to hear, or maybe that is exactly what they're saying. So, but there's like this element of being in touch with spirit in a really soft, kind of delightful way. And there's an energy of healing with this card too. So if you're doing a health reading, like, this is a real healing card, big time healing card. And the calmness is a deep calmness in this card, deep, deep, deep calmness. Now, the other thing that I always feel about her, because she has one foot in the water and one foot on the earth, and it's not even her foot on the earth, it's her knee on the earth. So there's it's almost like a reverence to one's own light, right? She's on her knee. But it's also this energy of bringing in this inspiration, this new hope, this guidance, this healing, and grounding it into the earth, making it something that's, it's one thing, it's like, oh, it's not, even though it could be sort of an ethereal, it seems like it's an ethereal card, it's actually very grounded, actually very grounded. And it's like it makes it so, in a way. It makes it, and the other thing, because more and more will come, because that's the thing about tarot. Okay, the more you practice, the more you know, right? And the longer you practice, the more you do it, the more interpretations come to you. And this is what I think tarot is about for me, and I think for really good readers, this is what it's about. it's, you have the basic interpretations, right? You don't have to buy 1,000 books. You can buy one good book or two. So, in my opinion, it's all about practicing. And then I've been working with the cards so long that I have my own understanding and my own intuitive feeling about what the card means. And so my job as a reader, when I read for other people, is to try to get them to access that feeling, that energy, that understanding of what I'm feeling or seeing in a card. And I think that's what tarot is about. And the interesting thing about it, and by the way, Nancy Jean and I are doing a class that's going to we're going to announce it officially mid-September-ish. But we already have quite a lot of people that want to do it. Um, anyway, but if you don't like maybe it's not a good time for you or something, it's like you could buy the class otherwise and not. But the first 10 or 12 are going to be participatory. We're going to practice together. Anyway, what was he saying? Jesus. It's really so when you read for other people, sometimes it's easier to do something for other people than it is for yourself, right? It's like I can help you, even though I wouldn't really do it for myself or whatever. But the more in touch you are with your intuition through practice, just like everything else, it helps you to trust yourself, right? It helps you to trust your own intuition by helping others. So that's what happens. Because when you try to read for yourself, I got to tell you, I just keep on pulling cards until I get the ones I want. No, doesn't really quite work. Sometimes you can't see your own thing, right? That's why people go to a therapist, right? Or that's why you ask your friend. It's like, what do you think about this business idea? What do you think about, uh, I had a funny feeling about this person that we both met at a party. Did you have a funny feeling too? You know, um, but it gives you more of a sense of yourself, of your own intuition, and to trust it. And there's a deep element, by the way, of trust in this card. It's like, I trust. I trust that after the tower moment, I'm going to be inspired. I'm going to be calm. New opportunities are going to come. There's a real element of trust. Oh, and I wanted to say also, it's the card of Aquarius. So on occasion, I read cards as a sign. I don't really say, oh, is your friend in Aquarius? It's not that. It's the energy of Aquarius. So the energy of Aquarius is very clear-minded, very clear-minded. Like that's there's a clarity. And so sometimes I don't do it too often, but on occasion I'll get a hit or an understanding because it's Aquarius. I'll say it's February. I think it's February, right? Even though she's naked. And the interesting thing about her being naked is this energy of I'm open. I'm open. There's no shame. I'm open. I'm open and I'm pure. And I'm ready to receive it in which way. I don't have a boundary, between me and spirit. Here I am naked as I was born. The most, it's that energy, like that pure energy of being naked. You know, I'm naked in front of spirit and with my own light, and there's no need to put on a costume. There's no need to oh, I do this job, or I'm a man or a woman, or any of that costumey thing. It's like I'm naked, I'm pure, I'm open, I'm hopeful, I'm inspired, I'm driven by light. I am the light. I radiate the light, and the light not only leads me, but illuminates and leads, and because it is what I am. and I am what it is, and I am that I am. Like there's a real, it's a very powerful card. I mean, I say that about every card, but they really are all powerful. But this has this real energy of hope, of light, of inspiration, of calmness, of clarity. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful card. You know, it's very hard to read the star negatively. Now, some people read upside down. I don't read upside down. I don't think the cards, for me, were meant to be read upside down. So, and then if it would be read upside down, it would be the opposite of that. See, the thing is, it's like I know what love is and I know what hatred is, right? I know what clarity is and I know what fogginess is. So, you know, sometimes when I'm reading, I'll get like an opposite hit on something. I'll get like an opposite hit. And so I follow that, but I don't read upside down. I just don't. It just complicates things for me. But everyone has their own way. I'm not saying it's the right or the wrong, you know. I had a friend, when he read, if a lot of the cards would come up upside down, he would say it's subconscious. You know, it's not really quite realized, but it's brewing in the background. That's how he would read upside down cards. Okay, so that's my take on the star. I offer private readings. I offer IET, which is a healing modality, which is similar to Reiki, but it's more personal, it's more powerful. I also offer pendulum clearing, which is really an offshoot of the IET, but I do it over Zoom, and we do it with a pendulum, and we ask questions, and you ask for what it is you'd like to receive and what you'd like to release, and we call on your guides and angels and my guides and angels, and we release and we receive, right? Because whatever weirdness, we pull that out and we put in the opposite with the help of your light and my light and the guides and angels and the company of heaven. And tarot classes. And I also offer pendulum classes, which I think are really valuable. And that is my story. I'm going to do a recap. It's a new perspective. It's guidance. It's optimism. It's hope. It's direction. It's faith. It's calmness. It's a message. It could also be a message. Well, I said that about the bird. It's trust. It's destination, prosperity, clarity, insight, and renewal. And then it's also follow your true path. I also, the other word that comes to the saying is like blessings from above. You've been blessed. You're blessed. You know, it's not like the blessing is coming. It's like you're blessed. You're blessed. Relief, guiding star, peace of mind, brighter days, being guided, success. That's my take on the star. And now this whole energy is coming in for me this week. So I'm going to hang out in this one, maybe a little bit longer than a week. Probably not. We'll see. All right. Thanks for joining me. And if you want a reading, be in touch. And I'm really enjoying doing this series. I really am. Blessings.